Hi, welcome back for another Mental Health Mondays with the Mental Health and Wellness Peer Educators. Today we'll be talking about intentional self-care, and I'm Alia Jessup, and with me I have
Chanique Johnson.
and we're just going to be discussing like what is self-care and tips around that.
What is self-care? A practice of taking action to preserve one's health, often in times of stress. This can be physical, social, or mental well-being. It's using the knowledge available to you. Self-care is a general term that describes everything you do deliberately for your mental, social, and emotional well-being. But you have to be deliberate with it. Most times we don't pay a lot of attention to ourselves. Taking care of ourselves is something that we put on the back burner. So self-care takes intentionality. What does self-care look like? Self-care is taking care of yourself. It is as simple as eating when you're hungry and sleeping when you're tired. Self-care examples, a lot of things. Taking a bubble bath, going for a walk, venting with friends, taking a nap, eating a little treat when you need a pick-me-up, working out, exercising. Those are some examples of self-care. 5 types of self-care. Social, which is fostering healthy relationships, making phone calls, talking to your friends on the phone. Mental, engaging your mind with something positive. So focusing on good things and not dwelling on things that are bad or things that you haven't did. Physical is maintaining physical health as far as eating, working out, jogging, walking. Spiritual is connecting with your inner being. Whether you're journaling or meditating, and some people like to do yoga. And emotional is acknowledging and processing your emotions. Why does it matter? Self-care matters because it is taking time to do things that help you live well and improving both physical and mental health. Self-care helps to maintain stress, helps to manage stress, lower risk of illness, and increasing energy. It simply helps you feel better.
So how do you be intentional about it? Well, first you have to find what works for you. And it's going to look different for everybody. I personally hate jogging. If I'm going to do self-care, I'm not going to jog. That's going to make me feel terrible. So you have to be adaptive and find what fits you for when you need it. So maybe you need to switch activities when it's not working. Maybe you're just tired and you really need to take a nap. You don't need to work out. Or maybe you have to realize that actually I need to eat something. I actually need to really drink some water because I haven't all day, and that's going to help me way more than watching TV. And also what worked previously might not always work. Maybe previously like journaling was really amazing for you, but now you have so much on your plate, it feels like another chore. Well, it went from something that was really nice to something that just felt like a chore and that you had to do it. And that necessarily shouldn't be what self-care is about. Certain things you do have to do, such as eat, but we try to work when we can. So if you're intentionally doing self-care, try not to be reactive. Don't wait until you need it and absolutely in dire straits to do something. Try to anticipate your needs. Now, there's no perfect way to predict when you're going to need to include more self-care in your daily routine. Things pop up. Life is unpredictable. But if you can, try to do it. Because different types of stress may require different ways of combating it. And if you know what kind of works for you, you'll be able to combat it easier. If you know what kind of person you are and what works, when you do meet stress, you can think, yes, I know what I need to do. This has worked for me before. And for this type of stress, this is what I need. So be preemptive when you're thinking about this. So for example, if you know you have a busy period coming up, start thinking about ways you can help yourself before, during, and after the event. So a good example would be when we have finals. We all know that they're coming up. So maybe before finals start, you meal prep. Maybe that's just writing out a grocery list, or maybe it is actually preparing meals before your exams. And then during your exams, make sure you're taking scheduled breaks. And maybe you have an exercise routine you want to keep up, or you're going to very intentionally take a break and do a crossword puzzle or color or talk to friends during the exam period. Then after exams are over, realize it's done, but maybe you're still worn out. Plan a mini vacation or schedule a good time to hang out with your friends or pet your pet. I love cuddling my pet. So like that is something that I do.
Yes, thank you for coming and listening to our Monday wellness chat. Here's some information. If you need someone to talk to, feel free to reach out to the Counseling and Psychological Center. Here's the number where you can reach us, and also the address where it's located. And here is the email address. And remember to take some time out to do self-care.
Yeah, and also remember, counseling and psychological services is free for students on campus. You already paid for it with your tuition. Utilize things when you need help. There's nothing wrong with that.